Remember last week we were talking about PureFlix?
Yes.
So the weird thing is, before that podcast was even released, I've been having a lot of weird coincidental shit happening every day in my life. We got an email from somebody that said that they know someone who knows like the co-founder of PureFlix, and they were like, this might be a long shot, but I'm gonna see if I can get you guys in contact. So maybe we can be in a PureFlix movie.
Dude, if we could be in a PureFlix movie, dude.
What? You don't think we could be in a PureFlix movie? Look at this.
I don't know.
Here's some good PureFlix movies Harrison sent me. Holy Man Undercover. It's the guy from God's Not Dead. He's hot, he's hip, he's Amish, and he goes undercover in Hollywood as an Amish man, I believe. That's Fred Willard in it?
Does he uncover the Hillary Clinton pedophile sex scandal?
I wish. And the movie ends with him like capping Hillary Clinton in the head.
Has anyone done like a blaxploitation Jesus film?
The fuck, dude? Talking about coincidences. This morning,
like it's about the crucifixion story, but it's shot and filmed like a 70s, I guess, era.
This morning over coffee, I talked about a blaxploitation Jesus Christ film with Harrison for about 25 minutes.
Really?
What the fuck? we oh my god! But we were talking about you playing Jesus.
No,
yeah.
I would get a black dude to play Jesus.
Yeah, but we literally we came up with the whole thing where Mary Magdalene, she's like, but you can call me Mary Jane, and the 12. We were also talking about making it like a Ocean's 11 movie where it's like a bank heist and he has to get the disciples together and go like recruit them, and it's just like a bunch of like pimps and stuff. That'd be a great movie.
Yeah.
Like Matthews on like Demolition and like a bunch of like different. They all have a specialty.
You know what I want to see PureFlix do? A found footage time travel Jesus crucifixion story, where these people make a time machine. They go back in time and they bring back proof. Like they
show the world
their whole goal is to capture proof that the crucifixion happened. But at the end, they're about to go through, and they have the camera. Then he just goes and chucks it into the Red Sea, and he's like, "I just need my faith. I don't need proof." Then he walks through, and then goes dun 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 dun. You know,
PureFlix can have that one for free as long as you make us the main characters.
Please.
You guys can have that. You go into that. Jesus fucking Christ, Ryan. You knocked over Aaron's box of toys and bongs.
I needed more space.
That scared me really bad, actually.
No. What is that?
It's just a box of bongs and toys.
Yeah.
They better not be broken. He's going to be pissed.
I'll just hide it somewhere. I'll put a blanket over it.
We can convince him when he was doing steroids last time he broke it.
Because he got mad at us last time for recording in here.
Even though he gave us the permission to record in here. But that roid rage changes a man.
How's that, audience?
You guys like that?
Was that fun?
Tap that on a bun.
Tap that. Give me some more. Tap that till you get sore. Tap that. Wake up. That's R. Kelly's new song. With Let's Plays, I guess the difference that I noticed when you took over is that Matt and I cut out a lot more because we are a lot more self-conscious.
Well, I think that's also why
it's better for Justin, I think, to edit the Let's Plays in that case.
Yeah, and I think that's also why we don't. I think we might have such an iron grip on our live actions because I think at the end of the day, Ryan and I are also definitely self-conscious little bitches, and we're like, oh, we're not funny, and we have all this footage, so I feel like if we edit,
fix it in post.
It's like a guarantee that it's like, oh, if we have control over the editing of this, then we can guarantee it'll be what we want it to be. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, if someone else were to edit, it would be like, oh no, it's showing like the unfunny stuff, and now we don't look funny. That's just being self-conscious.
Well, I'm the same way with some of the edits I put in. Sometimes like I'll have something where maybe it'll be my voice or like just something like that, where I'm a big part of the joke, and I sometimes
Justin's always a joke. But
what's the drum sound?
The drum
yeah. I'm not adding it. You already did it, so
well, yeah. There you go. But yeah, sometimes I remember there was one on that Mario Let's Play that we did, which was like one of the second or third videos you guys gave me, where it was a really funny thing where I was like a newscaster, like replaying something stupid that Matt did.
Oh yeah. When I fell down I remember that edit.
Yeah, I was like halfway through. I had to do like a bunch of stuff with the font and stuff. But I was really self-conscious about putting myself in the video.
No, those are my favorite.
Oh,
edits.
when you like the recent one too, when you opened up the packages we sent you.
Because that happened in
Animal
36, episode 36, near the end, I guess.
I think so.
But I love the edits where you kind of put yourself in them, just because it's weird. It adds another layer. It's not just like adding to a joke that's in the video. It's just creating a new one out of thin air too.
Right, which is like I like
nice.
making my own stuff, but it's just difficult. So that's why editing for you
We
guys
always
is
throw
like,
you to dance and shit. You still haven't done some of the stuff we ask.
Yeah.
So
What do you mean?
I mean,
Well, 'cause you guys haven't given me the
Matt
endpoint
asked
for it
you
yet.
graciously to throw up a picture of your penis, and I think the
I don't think
Sekiro
you ever
Let's
put
Play
that in.
during the battle.
Listen,
with the,
pal.
with the monk.
Sometimes
Listen,
leaving
Justin, as your employer, I don't give a fuck what you have to say, okay?
if I ask you to throw up a picture of your penis in
Ask.
episode,
He was telling you, Justin.
if I tell you,
when your boss asks you something,
tell you.
But at any job, if your boss asks you something,
telling you.
He's telling
Yeah.
you, right? It's just a nicer way of doing it.
Could you give me some coffee? What, are you not going to get the boss?
Like,
coffee?
oh no, I mean you asked, and I'm just
Yeah,
saying
if
no.
it's getting-
Matt, do you want some coffee?
You know, honestly, it's what time is it? It's 3:20 in the afternoon. I'm starting to get that 3 p.m. crash.
Justin, could you?
no,
We just
no,
turned
Justin,
that.
also our coffee machine. We have our coffee machine is, me and Harrison Jackson are little snobs about our coffee. So it's not like a Keurig. It's like we actually hand grind the beans and weigh them out. So if you can go do that real quick. Remember the ratio between water and coffee beans, by the way. It's very particular.
N bit.
Ryan,
Yeah.
would you like any creme brulee?
Sure.
Justin, go whip it up. Justin goes with like beautiful creme brulee. Like,
And then I leave and I become a world famous barista.
Can we take a break? I think all of us. Let's go pray to our separate gods. Hopefully, it's the same one. Looking at you, Justin. And then we'll be back with ad reads.
Little prayer break.
it's everyone's favorite part of the podcast. So like, not only are they ending all current conversation, I know the next thing coming up is going to be an ad read. I'm so excited. If there's any time to click off the podcast, it surely isn't now.
More of the podcast coming up next. Like my stepdad and Justin, 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. The good news, with today's advancements in science, Keeps offers proven treatments that can combat the symptoms of hair loss.
Luckily for Justin and Ryan's stepdad Jim, Keeps has revolutionized the way men are treated for hair loss. You used to have to go to the doctor's office for your hair loss prescription. Now, thanks to Keeps, you can visit a doctor online and get medication delivered to your home, Justin. No more waiting rooms and no more pharmacy checkout lines. Get doctor attention to discreet drug delivery, all from the comfort and privacy of your own little editing shack, Justin.
Prevention is key. Keeps treatments really work. They are up to 90% effective at reducing Justin's hair loss.
The sooner Justin starts using Keeps, the more hair he will save. So Justin, act fast. Many men even experience hair regrowth with Keeps treatment.
Justin, you can find out why Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors, and nearly 100,000 men, and that could be including you, buddy, trust Keeps for their hair loss prevention medication. Keeps treatments start at just $10 a month. Plus, for a limited time, Justin can get his first month free. And you can too.
Ryan, luckily I was blessed with an incredibly juvenile hairline. But Justin, on the other
It
hand...
almost touches your eyebrows.
It almost does. You can't even... Some mornings I wake up, I can't even see a difference in my eyebrows and my hairline. But Justin, on the other hand, not so fortunate. That's why I recommend Justin uses Keeps to keep that hair. That's why it's called that, Justin. You know how you can go keep that hair? Go to keeps.com/SuperMega. What is that, Justin? No, we have to pay him if he says something.
Oh, that's true.
Ryan, what was that?
That's keeps.com/SuperMega.
That's KEEPS.com/SuperMega. Y'all know how to spell SuperMega. You're smart cookies.
We are back from praying and from that wonderful ad read.
Yes.
That was great. Thanks guys for talking about my baldness.
No problem.
appreciate
I mean, it's something, I think male pattern
very
baldness is
passionate
something
about
that we're very passionate about. We're actually going to do a charity live stream soon for men who don't have hair.
Yes, because I'm so incredibly self-conscious, and my hair especially is one of the main focal points of that. So for you guys to, help me out and give me that link, it's great, and I really appreciate it. And,
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we're here for.
I'm
right?
just hoping that we got there in time, because it says it prevents hair loss, Justin.
I'm gonna be looking in the mirror of your bathroom when we get back and just like, fuck.
Oh, dude, once that paranoia starts, it does not stop. Speaking from experience here.
Oh, I love money.
Thanks for the money, Harry's.
And MeUndies, we love money. And to the fans who don't pay for YouTube Premium, thanks for the extra cash. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Sorry, I was over here.
I can lay down like I'm in like a therapist office.
This does feel very therapy-ish because right now, we're actually recording. Even though we have our podcast,
this room does
set
get
up,
pretty heated.
it can get a little
I'm getting
toasty.
it's getting kind of warm.
Yeah.
Is it because that door's closed?
I think no. I think the AC's just off.
Is the AC off?
I think so.
Did you turn it off?
No, I didn't turn it off. Maybe Jackson Harrison's mom did. She's here.
God.
She's in the studio right now.
And is she here right now?
I think she's here right now. So hold your jokes.
Well, they weren't jokes.
More factual statements.
Yeah, very factual statements.
She is.
Something else.
She is. She is something else.
Whew.
But
we'll save that for.
We'll save that for another day when when she's not here. But she cleaned the office. That was very nice of her.
Yeah.
We were recording and we came out and she's just like vacuuming and wiping things down.
She's like, my son works here.
She's like, thank you boys so much for giving Jackson this opportunity.
We actually hired his mom because she needed some extra money as a maid. So
yeah, she's pretty poor. So I wish you laughed like that.
Just some evil fucking.
That's so evil and like callous sounding.
Evil YouTube gremlins, dude.
I like that, man.
Dude, that's our podcast name.
Evil YouTube Gremlin. That really does sound like a YouTuber's podcast, though. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Evil YouTube Gremlins.
But Gremlins was made by Steven Spielberg.
I always forget the movies he does. Because like
Didn't he direct the first one?
Yeah. But he does all these
I don't know if
movies
he
where I'm
wrote
like,
it,
oh,
though.
that was Steven Spielberg?
Like the BFG.
The big fucking gooch.
Yeah.
So it's about a kid that finds like a massive gooch in the woods.
Big friend giant. What does BFG stand for?
You're almost there.
The big freaking giant. The
big fucking giant.
The big fucking giant, dude. It stands for.
Gay.
Is it big? No, tell me if I'm getting it. Big.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Big friendly giant. That's him.
I watched a Dr. Phil episode recently. It's so boring. I'm kidding. It's not boring. It's good trash to have on in the background, I guess. But I just don't like it.
He looks.
I used to like those type of shows, like Cheaters. Cheaters was a big one for me.
Cheaters was good.
I'd always be like, oh.
It's like I mean, I can't get enough To Catch a Predator. I love that show.
Predator's good.
I always will go on YouTube when I'm bored and just like watch.
Because the compilations, some of them are hilarious.
Dude, I watched one where like this short ass man walks in and he doesn't have like dwarfism or anything. He's just really short.
Yeah.
And Chris Hansen always throws these little jabs in. And he's like, it took him a second to get seated because he's under 5 feet. And it's just like, he just threw that in there. Just one of my favorite moments that made me laugh harder than anything was just this dude in a SpongeBob jacket walking down the street.
Yes, you showed me that.
The man in the SpongeBob jacket.
I just like watching those because it's just, the thing is, since you're watching it from a third perspective and you know what's going on, like,
It's like,
could you? I'm not trying to empathize with the people that are caught, but in my head, I'm like, there's that whole thing where it's like, I'm about to go have sex, dude.
And then it just flips and it's like, well, not just have sex with a child.
No, it's still sex.
Yeah.
Sex is sex, Matthew.
And it's
I'm
beautiful
kidding.
no matter what. No, but like
they're about to go in their eyes. Have the time of their life.
No, I wasn't gonna do anything. I wasn't planning on that. I was just coming to see if it was real.
Why'd you? And I love it. Like,
Just coming to hang
they
out.
always the reason they get caught is because they get caught in the traps of first arriving
They
to the
showed
house
up
and trying
to
to
have sex
fuck a
with the kid,
child.
yeah.
And then the second one would be like, you packed 500 condoms in your backpack.
What is this?
What is this?
A Miller High Life? Condoms?
I love the parts where it's like we asked him to pick up Burger King on the way.
And, like, they show up with it.
Yeah. Because Chris Hansen's just like, I'm fucking hungry, dude.
Like, yo,
because they do several stings in a day.
They do like
or like over
they
the
do,
course of like a
fun.
week.
And like one weekend they'll get like 50 dudes. I just love the whole thing where it's like, I just love like Chris Hansen's little like one-liners. Like, it's like, here, there's some cookies on the counter, and I'm like, okay, and like start.
This
eating
wasn't
cookies.
the cookies you thought you would be having, was it?
Like a glass of milk with those cookies.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, Chris Hansen, man, what a. Do you remember the Catch a Predator episode where they catch the guy? He's already on trial for the same thing, and then they catch him the next night again.
Wait, isn't he just like,
He's like, I've got a problem. He's like, obviously, you've got a problem.
Has anyone ever gotten away?
Yeah. A lot of
Really?
people do, I think.
Like they get away from the cops?
Oh, no, I thought you meant like they get off.
No, I know they get off because they're sick
They're
bastards.
disgusting.
But-
No, I don't think anyone's ever escaped. I mean, they have the cops are like outside with the guns drawn.
If there was a smoke bomb down,
I want to see it, but like,
why doesn't Batman or Spider-Man fight off like sex predators?
I know, man. I don't give a shit if some dude's stealing $1 million from a rich man. It's like, oh, we got to stop him from stealing diamonds. It's like, why do I fucking care if some dude's getting his diamonds stolen? I want to stop a guy that's sexually attacking 13-year-olds. So why doesn't Batman do that kind of shit?
I like I was talking with Justin about it. Apparently there's this like Marvel comic. I have to hold on. Let me pull it up real quick.
Dude, imagine being Chris Hansen's son and he's like scolding you for something, you know? That's got to be the most like, he's good at that. He would make me feel real. Chris Hansen would be the type of dad where I'd say I'm sorry and he'd be like, I'm sorry too.
Okay, here it is. So like Marvel Comics did a comic book where they took the real life event of 9/11 and made it like Spider-Man was helping out.
What?
They're talking about the villains, and it's like, even those we thought our enemies are here because some things surpass rivalries and borders. Because the story of humanity is written not in towers, but in tears. And it's like this whole like comic book issue of the Amazing Spider-Man.
So the Amazing Spider-Man was there at Ground Zero on 9/11.
So some villains helped out and helped clear the wreckage too.
I mean, they kind of got a pass now then, right?
Yeah.
Like, the Spider-Man can't go beating their asses anymore if they did
Look,
that.
there's Spider-Man bending a beam.
Now, why don't they all team up and go kick Al-Qaeda's ass? Why didn't they do that? Why did it take fucking 9 years to find Bin Laden? You know, Spider-Man's spidey senses could have sensed that he'd be out in the Middle East, and he's like, oh, I feel it, like he's nearby.
I don't think Spider-Man's swinging around in the Middle East. Yeah,
There's not much to swing on.
I know.
But Bin Laden had that big compound. He could have been swinging up those steps. Imagine that scene from Zero Dark 30, but instead of him creeping up the stairs with a gun, it's Spider-Man just like flinging around the stairs and kicking the dudes in the face.
Okay, I imagined it. Now what?
Just remove your slacks.
How long do you guys shake after you do a piss to get all the piss out?
I'll do a couple shakes.
I'm just like da da da, and then I'm done.
I remember seeing a movie when I was really young where the guy told the kid who was shaking or
More
something.
than 3 years playing with your
Yeah, and I remember that stuck with me. I was like,
Same.
I can't get all the piss out of my dick in 3 shakes. Am I abnormal?
No, I'm the same way.
I'm uncircumcised, and I
Okay.
think that is part of the problem because piss gets stuck in your foreskin.
Oh, it's fucking gross.
Really?
Yeah, but probably. I mean, I'm
Wait,
just
how does
guessing.
piss get stuck in your foreskin?
Well, because your dick
Does
closes
it
back
hang
up.
over the...
Well,
When
I
it
just-
closes up.
After, well,
See,
what
like,
do you
like,
think?
like,
What do you
conversation
think-
you
what do you think-
suck.
what do you
It's
think
like
a foreskin
magnetic?
is?
Like it's magnetic at the tip and like
You're-
closes
when you
up?
have a foreskin, the head doesn't stay out like normally. The skin hangs over it normally.
Yeah,
Like-
like an anteater thing.
Yeah.
like Chad's
exactly.
penis, yeah.
So what
So you're
what I'm
saying,
saying is
even
after
3 shakes, it doesn't. Well, because like what I do is like I'll piss and then I'll let my dick like drip a little bit and then I'll shake after the
Actually,
drip stops.
Fitz told us because I think I might have mentioned something like this on his episode. Chad, why are you on your phone constantly?
Because
You bored, bro?
Get off
no,
this really
I'm
bored
not.
mode,
I'm
dude.
taking care of something that I can't ignore.
He'd rather be on
Well,
cold
some
ones.
whore. It's definitely a fucking whore. It's a whore problem.
We
It's
respect
literally a
women.
whore problem.
Matt,
No, on this podcast, we respect
lovely,
women.
lovely
probably.
women.
Honestly, we respect women on this
Sorry,
podcast
there
more.
are whores that exist though, right?
Some
women
as
are
a
whores.
job title, but not as a
That's
personality
not a
description.
job title.
What the fuck?
whore?
Yes, it is.
Wait, is
A whore
it?
is a
Sex
job
work?
title.
Sex work is
whore.
absolutely a legitimate job.
No, sex work, not being a whore.
No,
No,
but
they
whore
call it
is the-
escorts,
The
bro.
word whore derived from like escort is just a simple is like the good,
Classy,
nice,
proper
classy way
word.
of saying it. Back in the day, it's like I'm gonna go get me a whore. Like in
Is that,
medieval
where, is that where it
times.
comes from?
Probably.
Is there what?
Is that where it comes from? Whore?
Yeah, whore.
Like it was one of the working terms?
like the whore. Like you go to a brothel and get you a whore,
Oh, I thought you were just calling
like a
women,
prostitute.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I'm
back in
one of
medieval
those.
times, they didn't say prostitute or escort.
Yeah. I
they
think
said
they
whore.
said
I mean-
woman. I'm
No.
going to buy me
I'm
a
gonna
woman
get me a
because they have no
whore.
No,
rights.
whore is like...
Back in the days, we're talking
You guys
about,
are
not
fucked.
now.
You're
I'm
talking
gonna
about
go-
me not
Chad's acting all
respecting
high and
women.
mighty, like, oh, you guys don't respect women.
I
Oh.
do, bro,
Meanwhile,
all the time,
The other day,
man.
Chad's like, I think I'm a sexist.
How about you met my Tinder date the other night when she came around with a few drinks. She was
nice.
nice.
She was
there.
very
yeah,
sweet.
they
Yeah,
met her
they're-
as well.
I mean, they're
She was a
nice,
very nice
but there's
person.
always something in their eyes where I'm just like, are you okay? You're not, this isn't against your will or anything, is it? You can see, like, when Chad leaves the room, you just want to ask, like, you're all right? This is of your own free will.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, you respect him, Chad. I know.
How did you like Midsummer, Matt?
I loved Midsummer. I thought it was incredible.
I couldn't tell how you liked it because I can never tell during a movie because you'll do the Matt Watson poses and I can never tell if that's out of boredom or just because
it's because
movie seats are uncomfortable because you have a different state of being physically than most people.
No, the way I'm sitting is never indicative.
A testament
of how I like a movie. I just have a lot of limb, and movie theater seats aren't very comfortable. So I'm also very fidgety. So I move around a lot during movies.
I always go between like two poses. It's the forward, like I'm all
leaning
the way
forward, yeah.
Or I'll just have my arms resting on my tummy.
Yeah, I like to
my tummy, dude.
I cross my legs a lot. Because I like crossing my legs like this, but there's not really room in the theater to do that. So I'll cross them real twisty and shit.
It's because you're a homosexual.
No, I don't. Let me tell you something, Ryan. Crossing your legs like that does not make you a homosexual.
Dude, I like walking. How would you explain this? Or how would you describe it? Sometimes I just like kind of like walking. Sometimes I'll like walk and my arms will just normally do that.
A little limp wrist.
Yeah.
A little limp wristed.
It's just like it's very flowing.
No, I do the same thing. Sometimes it just feels right.
See, I didn't laugh at you when you crossed your legs, but you laughed at me when I walked.
No,
it
was the way you like dramatized the walk. It was very like dramatized. It was good. It was no, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll be walking and it just feels right. Or sometimes like you ever just like maybe it's because my frame is very slender, but sometimes I like to rest my my hands on my hips like this, like real high up. And I know that if my father saw me doing this, he'd go, "Son, why you got your hands on your hips like that?" I hate that, like, just comfortable poses. It's like, that's gay. It's like, how is that gay? It's comfortable.
Because here's the thing, it's flip-flopped a lot because in medieval times to be high class, you essentially, men looked like flowers. They looked like they were cosplaying as flowers.
Like the berries and cream guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's like, I remember being told when I was younger in South Carolina, if I crossed my legs this way, which for the audience, basically it's if you're a girl wearing a skirt and you wanted to cross your legs, you would just kind of cross. I don't know how to even describe it.
I feel like girls cross their legs when they're wearing skirts for a different reason.
Exactly, but I think that's why it's considered gay, right? Because that's how girls are supposed to cross their legs. So if a guy crosses legs, I remember I had a.
It's supposed to be indicative of like what.
You don't have a penis?
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa, where are your balls? They're tucked in. They recede inside my body when I cross my legs. Nice and warm.
Dude, fame has changed me.
I know, man. It's gone to your head, and I see you floating up in the clouds. I need to pull you back down. I need to grab your ankles and jerk you back down, man.
By the way, before we went to the movie, that fucking Thai place we went to was amazing. That's probably the best Thai meal I've had in LA.
Ooh, it was so good. It's on Sunset Boulevard. It's called Toy on Sunset.
Toy on Sunset's
TOI.
really good.
Go to, if you're in LA, check it out. Tasty restaurant.
God, I still have a craving for fucking oysters, my man. And I'm not talking about your mommy's oyster. I'm talking about the sea fish. The sea fish? The sea creature.
Sea fish? I can eat some sea fish tonight. Sea fish. And he shows his beautiful pussy. I just imagine a Southern man with a very beautiful pussy, and that's the joke.
I feel like can you have a beautiful pussy and be a Southern man?
Absolutely.
I feel like part of the pussy's allure is who is attached to. I mean, I guess you can have a good-looking penis on a good-looking penis.
Yeah.
On
a beautiful woman.
Oh, I mean, we've seen a lot of them. They're honestly like I'll look at a dick on someone who's trans, and I'll just be like, "Oh wow, that's a
lot nicer than my penis."
I know. I'm like,
I am jealous of how nice that penis.
Well, if you got to go to a goddamn Build-A-Bear workshop to choose your dick.
All right, Dad, you can leave the room.
Okay, see, I love you.
See you, Dad.
You still have your penis though?
For now, yeah.
Okay. You ain't drinking cider, are you?
I am drinking a cider right now.
That's a pussy beer. Why don't you pour that down your goddamn hymen, you piece of shit?
Well, you see, Dad, you don't pour anything into a hymen. You pour it into the vagina.
You pour it into the vagina, the vaginal opening. The hymen
he
just is
left.
at the.
He's
gone. Yeah. Okay. we started talking about female reproductive parts, and it scared him, so he left.
Yeah, he confused him. You ever
Kiss a man, yeah. Let's join a commune.
Nah.
You want to join a commune with me?
I'm good.
What would it take to get you to join like a commune?
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to play games or watch movies. Oh,
What-
I don't
now,
know.
what if it's a
They
commune
watched
based-
Austin Powers
They were
in
watching.
Midsummer.
What if it's an Austin Powers themed commune? And some,
We
someone
all
invited
dress like
you.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
It's like in the mountains of Norway.
I'd go to the Austin Powers commune.
And
yeah.
like everyone dresses up like Austin Powers, you know. You have to speak in the Austin Powers accent. It's just a big Austin Powers commune, like a big cult. But it's self-sustaining, you know. You grow your own vegetables there. You know, you have your own livestock. You build like everyone makes their own clothes.
Yeah.
It's like a really self-sustaining, beautiful community of people that care about each other and just want the best for their little ecosphere.
But you all
it's,
have like bowl cuts and dress up as Austin Powers.
yeah, baby. It's just
Yeah,
a big
baby,
Austin
yeah.
Powers cult.
Groovy, baby.
Dude, I would.
Have you seen any of the movies?
I haven't.
Of course you haven't.
But what better way for me to see the movies than to go out there and journey out into the Norwegian wilderness and find myself an Austin Powers commune?
I rewatched Goldmember not too long ago, and I was like,
I do know. No, actually, I've seen bits and pieces like from when my sister and her friends would watch it. I know why Goldmember is called Goldmember because I remember seeing that scene.
Gold.
It's because his penis.
Beyonce's in it.
His penis is a
It's
golden
gold.
key.
Yeah. He lost his penis in an unfortunate in an unfortunate smelting accident.
Schmelting?
Yeah.
Oh,
because he's Dutch.
Like smelting?
Yeah.
Okay, he's Dutch. Yes.
In an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. Haha.